welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my August favorites. I cannot believe August is over already. Classes have started again. It's just entirely crazy. I cannot believe the summer went by as fast as it did. But yeah, so here are the products that I've kind of been loving this month. I've been finding myself drawn to and just wearing a lot more often. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing is a skincare item. It is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. And I actually use this. I get really dry skin like around my mouth and then kind of like on my nose area. And I've been using that there instead of like as an all over, but I really do like this. It's really hydrating. I definitely recommend it. The next thing that I've been really wearing a lot is the Babyskin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. Now, when I first got this, I tried it as a dupe for the Benefit Professional, and I hated it. I was like, how does anyone think this works? But I used it with a crappy foundation that broke up, and I thought it was a primer that did that. But I wore that foundation again with different primers, with better primers, with high-end primers, and it continues to break up over and over and over again. And so I gave this primer a shot again with a couple different foundations, and it wears really well. It's a little bit greasy feeling, just like most silicone like pore filling primers are. But I do like this. I think it works really well. I think it's a really good affordable option at the drugstore. It is by Maybelline. So I highly recommend this as well, especially if you don't want to splurge for a more expensive pore filling primer. The next thing I've been wearing a lot is actually this little guy, which is the eyebrow pencil that came in the Boxy Charm a month or two ago, and it is a little dark for me, but I still really like it. Just the color payoff, like it just, as soon as you touch your brow, there's just color. You don't have to really work at it. You don't have to like press really hard to draw it on. Occasionally it does get a little too intense, but then you can just spoolie it out. I'm not a fan of the spoolie on this side though, so I use a different spoolie. This one's like a little just too harsh for me. But I really do like this one. It has that triangle shape, so I think it's really easy just to kind of fill in and go. And it just like goes on so smoothly. So I do think I'll probably be repurchasing this. Just because it is a lot cheaper than my other brow products, and it just works very well. The next thing that I've really been loving is actually the Superhero IT Cosmetics mascara. I've been using this all the time, and I don't know if it's because it's like right next to the mirror when I get ready, just because that's like kind of where I put it in my other mascaras that I like used to use all the time, or actually still in my travel bag because I am traveling again coming up. Anyway, I will probably be back by the time this video is up. But I've been reaching for this all the time. It gives my lashes a lot of volume. I really do love it. I am wearing the L'Oreal Lash Paradise today, so I'm not wearing this right now. But I've been wearing it pretty much every day, especially when I just want... I've been going for kind of like a very simple... Because it's been like the first week or two of classes. So I've been going for a very simple kind of like bronzed, like just came back from summer, kind of like bolder look. Not really bold, that's the wrong word. So like golden highlighter, bronze, nude, like glossy lips, which I'll tell you my favorite gloss that I've been wearing in a second. Kind of darker eyebrows, bolder eyebrows, and like dark mascara with a little bit of eyeliner. So you just kind of look very fresh. You look like a better you almost. I don't know. That's personally one of my favorite go-to looks, and I've been using this mascara to really help me achieve that look. The next thing I've been wearing a lot actually is the Sonia Essman by Colourpop Here Comes the Sun Super Shock Cheek Palette. So I don't actually know if this is still available, but this is just like the perfect blush and highlight. I'll go ahead and swatch them for you. And they feel like wet, like when you go into them, you like can push in, and then there's like an indent where your finger was. Like if you have not tried Colourpop products, I highly recommend it. But they're the colors. And then you like swatch them. There's the highlight, and they just give like the prettiest color. I think the blush is like just this really beautiful color, and the highlight just gives you like this really pretty perfect sheen. I am wearing both of those products on my face right now, and I really like them. I like to use the blush with like a cheek diffuser brush. And then I apply the highlight with my fingers because I think it just works a little bit better. The next thing that I've been wearing literally every single freaking day when I For some reason, I haven't used my Benefit palette this month. I used it like all summer, but this summer, again, it's in my travel bag with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. But I've been back to my Physcians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is so good. And I'm just in the shade Bronzer. I mean, I know they have a light color, but the normal one works for me. It does include a mirror, but I almost never use this mirror because it's like on the back, and I literally never use this little guide either. I should probably get rid of it. But I still haven't hit pan on it, and I'm so surprised because I use it all the time. There's a nice little indent you can see. But it's just like the prettiest bronzer shade. You can't even see. But, I mean, it just, like, it looks so good on the skin. I feel bronzed, but it also smells coconutty, so I feel like it's the summer. I just love this bronzer. I know everybody who's tried it loves it. So, highly recommend you check this out. I know they sell it at Walmart, Target, Walgreens. You can get it at a lot of different places. Highly recommend trying that out. The next thing is the lip gloss that I've been wearing pretty much all the time. And I switched between this one and another one that's by the same brand, but I think I prefer this one. I like to sometimes layer them, but when I go for that bronzed look, this is the bareminerals gloss in Sugar, and it's just so pretty. I like Groovy too. Groovy is the other one that I really like, but Groovy is a little bit paler of a color, and this one is a little bit more pink toned, but I love them both. I've just been wearing this one a little bit more, just to give me a little bit more color, because when I am kind of bronzed, I don't like just having like super pale lips. I think it looks weird, but if I ip this one, it still looks pale and gives me that effect, but it's not, it still looks more natural, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So I really like this. These lip glosses are so good. The bareminerals just like nailed the gloss. They're so pigmented, but not at all sticky, but they last a long time. I highly recommend you check them out. And then the eyeshadow palette that I've been wearing a lot, if you can guess, I'm wearing it on my eyes right now, is this guy. So I'm sure you've heard and seen so many things about it, but this palette just honestly is like really, but it's just such a good palette. Like the colors, you can just do so many different kinds of looks with this palette, because you can go for normal neutral color, which is what I've normally been using. I use these shades over here. You can add more of a warm color, which is what I did today, and add like a pop of color. You can do a deeper color. Like you can do so many different looks with this palette all in one palette, and I just really love that. And I think it's just it's beautiful packaging. I think the formula is incredible. It lasts a very long time. It blends out very smoothly. So I highly recommend that palette as well. But that's kind of all I had for you guys this month. I haven't really been wearing a ton of makeup. These are pretty much the products I've been using and loving. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!